Pisces, welcome to your October short and sweet messages, predictions, advice, and guidance. We're going to be using my Halloween decks and my Maven deck, Samhain deck. Okay, we're just going to be taking on whatever messages come through from Spirit, God, Source, Universe, whomever it is for you. Remember, this is if you are a Pisces Sun, Moon, Rising, or if you have your Venus in Pisces, you can look at this from a relationship perspective. So let's get started. We're going to be clarifying each card that I pull here with tarot for more advice and guidance, but let's see. Oh, we have a couple coming out there. We just need one. Okay, Pisces, what is it going to be? Spider, number 37 or number 10. What a wild web we weave, dear child, a delicious mystery untamed. I'm getting two things here, Pisces, for you. Let me pull tarot. Take me down the right path here to figure out spider. Well, spider has a lot of legs or a lot of different ways something could go. The Seven of Pentacles. It's like you want something to grow. You want something to become prosperous. So it's like you're throwing a bunch of things against the wall, right? Kind of weaving the web for what it is you can catch that's going to bring you. Okay, so for some of you, could this be like you're looking for a new job? So it's like you're throwing out a bunch of resumes, right? Okay, so kind of take this as an example. It could be true for some people. It's like throwing the spaghetti against the wall to see if it's cooked, if it sticks, right? I feel like there's something there that I feel like that's what's happening. You are looking to get your justice or your just desserts, right? You're looking for balance. You want things to be fair and balanced and what have you. And I feel in order for that to happen in whatever situation or event this is in your life, you're just throwing everything at it, right? You want to be successful. You know there's success to be had, say with the Seven of Pentacles. And it's like with all of your different legs, you're just moving in all directions and throwing things in all directions and, you know, putting your web, spreading it out in all directions, just trying to catch what it is. I'm going to say I don't think it's a bad thing. I think it's a smart thing to do here, Pisces. I do. I feel like in order for you to get the fairness, the balance, and like I said, if it's in a job, right? Maybe where you are isn't those things. Maybe you feel like you're caught in a web where you are, okay? It'll be different for different people. But in order for you to get the fairness, the balance, you know, working towards what's just, however it is for you, you're like, I'm going to do whatever it takes. So I'm just going to throw things, I'm going to weave a web until something comes in and catches that I need. That's the only way I can describe it. But I like the message. I think it's a good thing because whatever it is you're doing, these are successful cards, I want to say, right? These are successful cards. So whatever it is that you're doing, that you're throwing out, that you're trying to get to stick or that you're trying to catch so you can use it, will be to your advantage in the end. So keep doing what you're doing. And if you haven't started, this might be the way to do it. Okay, Pisces? We'll go with that. Let's continue on here. What else? This message could be its own. It could tie in. We'll see. Darkness falls. Number 12, number 3 could be important. Within you live the hidden, the things that want nothing more than to swallow you whole. It's like the darkness and the light. See, the darkness wants to overshadow and overtake, but there's the white, and there's more white than darkness, and it has all of its eyes open, okay? I feel like that ties in. Remember how I said maybe you're at some place and you feel like you're caught in a web, you're caught in the darkness, but you've got all your eyes open. You've got all your legs working. You're throwing stuff out there because you don't want to be swallowed whole in whatever this is. This could also be its own situation where it feels like darkness is falling, like things are getting bad, you know, that something is going to swallow you up. And this is Spirit's message saying, no, you just need to open all your eyes. You've got the light that can lead you out. The light is more powerful than the dark. I also want to say, because it reminds me of the yin and yang here, Pisces, where you may need to find the balance between the two in order to move yourself out of the darkness. You may need to use a little of the dark to aid the light in order to move forward. Okay, let me get another couple cards here. Yes. Okay, because there's the Three of Pentacles. That's people working together. Or different things working together as one, okay? Which I said, you may have to use a little bit of the darkness with your light in order to move forward. So what it would be like is you have to take the good of the bad, the good of the dark, and use it along with the good of the light in order to move forward. Does that make sense? It still may be of darkness, but it's the best possible alternative to be used of the darkness, I want to say. And here we have the Cavalier of Swords. Okay, so this here is the Knight of Swords. Look, he is driven. He has his sword and using it as a bow and arrow because he takes aim and he fires. He is driven in knowing where it is that he's going and what it is that he's doing and what it is that he's tasked in. He's very opportunistic. He's very action-oriented, driven to succeed. He's ambitious, all of those things. I feel like this could tie back into this message for sure. But also, it could just be its own. There is things that need to come together and work together in order for it to be successful. So you need to take on that Knight of Swords energy. You need to be driven and determined and willing to go after what it is with like a sharp aim or a sharp focus and direction, because we can't allow this to swallow you whole, this darkness. Okay, again, could tie back to here. But let's keep going. Let's get another message and see if there's something else for you, Pisces. And maybe it's, in this case, it could be people working together. Other tarot cards, that's what it depicts. You may go to the person that knows best what to do in this situation, or how to figure out where to set your sights, right? Friend, family, someone who's knowledgeable in whatever this is for you, right? If it's darkness, I could even say it could be like a counselor of sorts, right? It'll be different for different people, but let's get another card here. This balance card keeps coming out. Okay. You need to find the balance. You need to find the balance between the light and the darkness. You need to find the balance in whatever it is on how you work it all together or work with people together. You need to find the balance maybe in your work life. Okay? It can also, as I've been saying, just be a message on its own for you to get out into nature, connect with the elements, the earth, the air, the water, the fire, because that's where you're going to find balance and wisdom in your life. It will help to calm some of you down and bring everything into perspective for you. Okay, but let's get a couple of tarot with that as well. we have the Magician. And I'm going to get one more. And we have the Three of Cups. All right. If you want the success, if you want success in this, finding the balance is the key to your success. That's what the Three of Cups is, happiness, success. Everyone is, you know, celebrating. And it's you not only taking on this Knight of Swords energy, but also the energy of the Magician, where you have the belief that you are able to succeed in whatever it is that you take aim at, whatever it is that you're trying to catch here, right? That you're trying to bring in so that you can have the fairness and the balance and the peace and harmony and justice in your life. You can do it. You have all of the tools. That's what the Magician has. All of the tools in his belt to make things happen. Okay? So, believe that you have the capability of doing it. Find that balance. Maybe the balance is you having the belief that you can. Because if all you're thinking is, I can't do it, I can't do it, well, this might be you running out and finding out how to use different things to make it happen. You may think, oh, I can't use a bit of that darkness to help. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. You use the good part of it, right? You can make things happen. Look, there's Saturn up there, or a spaceship, one or the other. You can make things happen. And that's where you're going to find your success, okay, Pisces? So please keep this in mind. I hope that this resonated in some way. Enjoy the rest of this beautiful, cool, crisp fall weather and beautiful colors, and I will see you in your next reading.